Homelander vs. Powerful Beings Solos Black Adam Season 1 Episode 1 Scaling Homelander. Hello everybody, welcome to today's video where we will be discussing how a fight between Homelander and Black Adam would play out. This is a new series I am starting, and since this is episode 1 we will be starting the series by scaling Homelander's power from what we know and also his opponents. To start, we know Homelander is a human being with all human traits. What is not mentioned in the show is whether the Homelander could be starved of food or water to kill him. Homelander is a soup who, unlike most of his fellow soups in his universe, was made in a lab and is the offspring of one or two soups. He is by far stronger than all the soups in his universe. The only ones who come closest to his power are his father Soldier Boy and Homelander's son. It is hard to gauge Homelander's max power, as throughout all 3 seasons of The Boys he never breaks a single sweat, yet his feats are quite similar to those of DCEU Superman. Homelander is nearly a 1-to-1 match to Superman when it comes to abilities, except for Superman's Icy Wind ability. Also, instead of not being able to see through lead, Homelander cannot see through zinc. Also, Homelander has an ability in the comics that he might have in the show but never needed to use yet, which is being able to yell at a deafening volume. He has not yet been shown using this ability significantly enough to say he has this in the show, so it will not be included. When he was being pinned down by Soldier Boy, Huey, and Butcher and yelled loudly, it did not seem like anybody's eardrums were irritated, so we think it is safe to say it was more of an exerted extra effort to get 3 soups off him yell. He has been shown to easily reach Mach 1 and above speeds at ease. He was recorded to travel above Mach 1 speed as a child. Also, when he was called to save the people in the hijacked airplane, he got there faster than the fighter jets had a head start and could travel Mach 2 and faster. To add to that, Homelander still had plenty of time after arriving before the fighter jets could get there. He also got there carrying Maeve and with ease, which means this was a simple feat for him. We think the fighter jets must have gotten lost along the way, because Homelander would have to have instantly teleported there to have so much time before the fighter jets got there. Also, the excuse that he has nothing to push off holds no merit, as he also has nothing to push off while he is flying at Mach speeds. How is he carrying Maeve if he has nothing to push off? Bad comparison, but still shows that he could have if he tried. The real reason he did not save them is that he wanted their deaths to anger the people into supporting Homelander against the people who sent the hijackers, thus giving Homelander more power amongst the people. Another way he could have saved everyone on the plane is by carrying them one by one. He is that fast, but he chose not to for the reason mentioned previously. The fastest we saw Homelander travel in Season 1 of The Boys was in the last episode when Butcher strapped explosions on Madeline and detonated them while Homelander was near her. Butch did this as revenge because he thought Homelander killed his wife to shut her up about what Homelander did to her. Homelander was able to dodge the explosion, which was moving at an estimated Mach 24, and he got Butch out of there before the explosion got him. Puts to rest the argument that Homelander could not have saved the passengers on the plane if he was faster than the explosions. He lasered the controls of the plane on purpose. His best feat so far throughout the series is that he is feared by all soups with many differing abilities. That not one of them is said to come close to being able to defeat him even while teaming up is impressive. Even A-Train, who fears him and obeys his every order with minimum hesitation, is weary of him. A-Train is a soup who is said to be the fastest man alive. That implies being faster than Homelander, but that is not confirmed to be 100% true. Even if he is, it could not be that much, since A-Train has never even been shown to try and test Homelander. A-Train can travel at close to light speed, which means Homelander is somewhere in that range. If not, A-Train would just speed blitz Homelander, but he is not even considered ever to be able to do that. You have to be a very powerful person to trust such powerful beings around you. When it comes to durability, Homelander is said to be able to take a nuke and it would not affect him. People have said this makes him city level, but if you were to scale a person and they were shown surviving a baby wipe, you wouldn't just stop there and say their durability scale would be 1 baby wipe. To survive a nuke without any harm means he is probably much more than city durability. Also in his verse, people are much more technologically advanced, which means nukes are probably more powerful in his universe than in ours. His strongest feats are fighting other supes who constantly team up against them. He has yet to lose even when he fought his father, the second strongest supe, and his team. Soldier Boy was betrayed by his team, but Homelander is still stronger. If he hadn't been betrayed, there is a good chance that the Homelander would have lost, as Soldier Boy is the only person who has hurt Homelander. Also, it makes no sense when characters use objects in the show like a metal pipe or a metal straw, even if it is wielded by a superhuman being. If I hit you with a piece of fragile material, it will not hurt you no matter how hard I hit you with it. It just does not make sense with their scaling. It should bend more like in the Black Adam trailer. Black Adam in the new movie is shown to have similar strength, durability, and speed. Black Adam is probably a bit stronger, but I do not know if he is more durable in the DCEU. He is not faster, as even in the comics he was not very fast. I would say that just because Black Adam has more abilities and combat skills and is much smarter than Homelander, that Black Adam wins with medium difficulty. But there is one way I think Homelander could win against Black Adam. If he were to take extra amounts of Compound V similar to A-Train, then that would bring him enough strength to kill Black Adam. Extra Compound V had a lot of an effect on A-Train, and it would have much more of an effect on Homelander. Homelander is more sensitive to the positive effects of Compound V, similar to steroid users. The hyper-responders of certain steroid drugs gain more from taking more of the drug than those who do not gain as much from it. More simply put, 10% more power for Homelander is much more than 10% more power for A-Train. In basic math, 10% of 1000 is much more than 10% of 100. Based on this, I believe extra Compound V could bring Homelander's power well above DCEU Black Adam. Also, since Homelander's durability is much higher than A-Train's, he could take much more extra Compound V than A-Train could, especially if it is just a one-time thing for just this battle. Homelander could probably double, if not triple or more, his ability's potency. It took a while for A-Train to see the negative effects of extra Compound V, and that could have been because of an already existing condition, since the rest of his organs were okay and extra Compound V is supposed to increase durability. I do not remember if A-Train took an extra V to mask his heart problems or if the extra V caused it, but either way, Homelander should be able to multiply his ability's strength. This possibility is endless, since we do not know how much extra Compound V Homelander could take. Going off from what we see on the show, it could be a lot for just a one-time battle. That is why and how I believe Homelander could defeat Black Adam. I hope everyone enjoyed the first episode of this series where I pinned these two super beings against each other. Make sure to subscribe so that you do not miss out on the next episode of this series, where we will pin another powerful being or group of beings against Homelander or each other. Some I am thinking of including in this series are Icarus, Superman, Omni-Man, and more. Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to comment down below whether you agree or not and why. Also, comment on which characters you would like to see featured on the channel. Until the next video, goodbye everyone.